everyone, I'm your host Heather Dawson and welcome to RC Spotlight, an exciting program highlighting businesses here in Rancho Cucamonga. Just another reason to work, play, and live in our beautiful city. Rancho Cucamonga is the perfect city for companies to expand and thrive. It almost seems like we have a new business opening every day. One of the most recent additions to our growing city is called Techtone Hospitality. Let's check it out.
Techtone Hospitality is a manufacturing company that caters to the hotel and hospitality industries. However, over the last year, the company has also branched out to create both custom and juvenile furniture.
We have a basic layout of what we sell in our product line. And I guess the product line is just to give an overview of what we do. But the reality is that the line doesn't really belong to us, it belongs to the client. And we use past products and projects that we've done to show what our ability is. And the truth of the matter, what we're doing is just selling ability. We want to be able to go to anybody who wants to buy something that fits the category of millwork, case goods, or soft goods, and basically say, what is it that you want? What is that design dream that you're looking for? Or what is it that you haven't seen, but you know you want? Or what's missing in your category, and we try to fill that. That's what our whole idea is. Building something that's not pre-sold, but already been thought of.
Techtone Hospitality's primary focus is to supply the corporate entities of the hotel industry. In doing so, they're seeking to continue and enhance relationships with hotels such as Hilton, Marriott, Starwood, Intercontinental, Disney, and more. They even have a hotel model showroom on site for potential buyers to see exactly what they're interested in.
I think what we're trying to do in our showroom is take away the imagination. We want to be able to show things that maybe somebody has dreamed about or thought about, or if it was in a concept, we try to bring that showroom to life. Now, it's not a prototypical showroom, and we have two. One showroom is in New York, which actually shows our upper line and really showcases our ability to the high end. And then we have an on-site showroom, and it's literally rooms, okay? Because we actually mirror an actual hotel room so that when a design is rolling out, we can actually show the room in its entirety, so that it also gives an impact on what the scale of the furniture is going to be and also what the room planning should be. Is there enough room for various people to walk in? And if you have a couple, that's a certain amount of space. If there's a family, there's another amount of space. So we try to build these rooms to aid in the R&D process with the corporation, so that they have a full scope of what they're going to be receiving when they order from us.
In order to produce such premium furniture, Techtone Hospitality has invested in state-of-the-art technology that's also environmentally friendly. And the best part? It's all made under one roof to ensure the highest quality products.
When you walk through my factory, and when you look at the soft goods, the upholstery, I am actually making the frame here. I'm actually putting the springs here. I'm actually doing the upholstery here. I got the seamstress. I got everything that you need to do it. On the wood furniture, I'm actually cutting the wood. I'm actually fabricating from zero, from the raw material to the actually finished piece with the finish on it. So, yeah, everything's under my roof. And I want it to be that way because I believe I know what I'm doing. And if I'm going to make a promise to a client at any level, I want to be able to fulfill that requirement and that promise that I'm making, knowing what I did, and being able to see what I did and know that it was done right, and that my employees are carrying out my philosophy as I want it to be as we produce it. So one roof is important.
When deciding where Techtone Hospitality was to be located, the brand's team considered over 200 different sites. However, once they saw what Rancho Cucamonga had to offer, thriving businesses, excellent location, and continuous expansion, the decision was made simple.
There's a lot of agencies that I have to be approved on. And so I went to all the cities themselves. I actually walked into the cities and said, I'm a manufacturer and here's what I'm going to do. Do you want me? This actually happened. And some of the cities were very favorable. Some wanted to really look at different industries that they wanted to bring in. And when I went into Rancho and we found the building, we're really happy with the building. Like, okay, we got the building, let's talk to the city and see if this is a good place for us to be. And the city was so open to talking to us. And when we told them what we were doing, we were like the number 2 manufacturing was on the list. That was our number 2 priority in what we're gonna do. And everything just worked out wonderful. We got to meet everybody. And I would say that being involved with other governments and other countries, the welcoming that we've received here, that couldn't be any better. And we looked in Ontario, we looked in Elawanda, we looked in City of Industry, we also looked in Brea. We had a lot of different places we looked at, but no, Rancho Cucamonga is a really, really good fit for us. And it's a really good fit, I would believe, for other manufacturers if they would just look here, because this city really offers a lot. I can just say being in the San Bernardino County couldn't have been a better place. The people here, the businesses that we've been in contact with, the city, it's just a fabulous place. And I would just encourage anybody that wants to move their business, this is it. They should come here.
For more information regarding Techtone Hospitality, visit their website at www.techtonehospitality.com. I'm Madison Perry, and thanks for watching this episode of RC Spotlight.
Well, the city of Rancho Cucamonga understands the importance of health and wellness, so our reporter Madison Perry is here to give our residents the inside scoop on the newest way to get in shape.
Well, we've got some good news. Orange Theory Fitness is taking health and training to a whole new level. And the better news, they're located right here in Rancho Cucamonga. Let's go check them out.
Orange Theory Fitness came to Rancho Cucamonga because of the city's progressive, expansive nature. Along with the residents of our city, this new studio believes in the importance of fitness and elevating the quality of life.
Orange Theory Fitness is a 1-hour full body workout. We do half endurance, half strength and power. Halfway through we flip to ensure variety as well as challenge. We work in 5 heart rate zones, and everyone wears a heart rate monitor when they work out. And in real time, up on big TV screens in the studio, you see your results in real time. So how many calories you're burning, what heart rate zone you're in. And then each workout is led by a professional coach so that you don't overtrain or undertrain. So it's high intensity interval training. That being said, it is for all fitness levels. So we have some folks that walk in, whether it's, they haven't worked out in their life or it's been years or months. Everybody comes in and I haven't worked out in a while. And I say, define a while. Is it 7 years? Is it 2 weeks? Because everybody, it's a little different. But it's all fitness levels. So they may have an injury. They may have not worked out in a really long time. So we have power walkers, joggers, and runners on the treadmills, and just different fitness levels in the workout room. We're all doing the same exercise, but everybody's at a different level. So the coaches are there to be able to offer options or challenges. And again, it's high intensity interval training, but we cater to everybody. We want everyone to have a workout that actually gets results.
One aspect that makes this type of training so unique is that every day is focused on challenging different parts of your body to ensure both variety and improvement.
Each day, it's a full body workout. So like I said, it's a 1-hour full body workout, but each day has a different focus. For instance, today is a strength day. So yesterday was endurance. We do endurance, strength, and power. And then the 4th day is ESP, which is a mix of all 3, endurance, strength, and power. And every single workout is different though. So some people will ask, okay, so say I come on a power day, this Wednesday, is it going to be the same workout some power day next week? And I said, no, it'll have that same focus, but never the same workout. We don't want your body to get used to the workouts. So our workouts are designed by our fitness advisory board with corporate. They're tested for efficiency, effectiveness, and then they're distributed to all the studios around the world. And so you can message your sister, and I have one member, she's a member here, and her sister lives in Florida, and they talk about the workout and how many splat points they got and how many calories they burned, and so they can talk about it and share that, even though they're living across the country from each other.
I feel like I'm getting the most out of an hour's workout. It's a high intensity interval training, so a lot of cardio, weights, we're always moving. So I feel like I'm getting a lot for the hour that I put into it.
Whether you prefer power walking or power lifting, the coaches at Orange Theory Fitness are there to personalize your workout and give you the assistance that you need to achieve your goals.
You don't have to have any background in fitness to come and work out with us. I mean, that's why we have the coaches. You can walk in, not know. I have one lady, she joined, she didn't even know what a push-up was. Literally, and so I had to literally like grab her hips and show her, this is how you do a push-up. And now, I mean, she's amazing. Her body composition has changed. She's so much stronger. She jogs on the treadmill. I mean, she's amazing. And to watch our members get better like that is really fun for us too as coaches.
I feel like I've lost weight. I've become a lot more toned. I feel better. I work out 5 or 6 days a week. I always feel like I have a lot of energy, and it's great. I feel a lot better.
Orange Theory Fitness, much like the color orange itself, has a bright, positive atmosphere to energize members and help them get the most out of their workout. Also, the classes themselves only accommodate up to 24 members at a time, giving the space a more communal feel.
You know, the coaches know everybody's name, the staff knows everybody's name. We know if they're having kids, and I mean, like I said, we have had people announce their pregnancies, and we've had couples, you know, become friends, and they go to dinner with each other and go to events, and the studio itself puts on events every month so that we don't only see each other here. We like try to go out in the community and have fun and do stuff together.
Yeah, you start to see the same faces, especially if you come to the same class. I sometimes do a morning, sometimes afternoon, but I start to recognize people and learn people's names, and you know, or Morgan will call somebody out once in a while, and then you start to compete with people. And you say, that guy's pretty good on the rower, I'm going to try to keep up with him, and that kind of stuff. So it's pretty fun. It's motivating, and you do start to meet people and learn who to like keep up with and so forth. It's fun.
Even though the studio is focused on fitness, the company's website has downloadable meal plans to help members fuel their bodies with the nutrition they need for phenomenal results. They also have different membership options that are suitable for any lifestyle.
The membership options vary depending on folks' budget as well as how many times a week they actually want to come. Because you have some folks that have a lot of memberships, you know, they might be into spin and they do, you know, some yoga, and this is going to be a supplement, so we have a membership that fits for them. And then we have people where this is their workout and they want to come as many times a week as they want. I have some people that come 2 or 3 times a day. Die hard, but yes, it's true. So sometimes people are training for things, and so they want to catch more than one workout in a day. So we have memberships that cater to how many times a week they want to come. We have 3 different options. And then folks that travel a lot, or you know, they don't want a month-to-month membership, they just do a package, and we have 3 different package options for them.
Orange Theory Fitness is conveniently located off of Day Creek and the 210 freeway, right in the Ralph Shopping Center. For more information, visit their website at www.orangetheoryfitness.com.
Thanks for watching this episode of RC Spotlight. I'm Madison Perry, and we'll see you next time.
A family-owned company celebrates their 60th anniversary in Rancho Cucamonga. Our Brooke Slyer takes a glimpse into the company's past and their goals for the future.
I'm Brooke Slyer here at Minder & Precision, a 60-year-old company that's going green to help keep the community healthy. Minder & Precision, a local family-owned company that makes glass and ceramic parts for high-tech machines, is the latest business to join the Healthy RC Green Business Recognition Program. Deborah Allen, who helps manage the program, explains its significance for the community.
The Green Business Recognition Program is one of those programs that we reach out to the community and reach out to businesses who are doing environmentally friendly practices and implementation into their business and want to recognize them for their efforts. It's really been a fantastic program. The city started it back in 2012, and we have 7 businesses total in the program. Though so far, we're currently working on recruiting more businesses because we know there's a lot of businesses in the community that do environmental efforts, whether it's related to the drought or energy efficiency or transportation measures. And it's really a great pleasure to work with the businesses and see what they do and see how they're making a contribution to the community.
Allen says, going green is good for both the environment and our health.
Keeping Rancho Cucamonga environmentally sustainable and moving towards a more green city is very important to the city of Rancho Cucamonga as a whole because it's really a quality of life. the more that the community and residents get involved in becoming more green, as well as businesses, it's really beneficial to everyone.
CEO Diane Mindrum says she decided to join the program after buying more than 850 solar panels to help keep electric costs down. Mindrum's son, Kurt, explains there are more than just financial benefits from installing solar panels.
It cost us over $867,000, but it was money well spent, because not only are we seeing a reduction by 50% in our energy bills, which we're approaching over $100,000 annually, so we save money on that aspect, but we're also saving 800,000 pounds of CO2 emissions. That equates to 20,000 trees planted. Those benefits are going to help our children, help the next generation of employees, my kids, and my employees' kids. And that's what we have to take care of. That's what we have to be good stewards about.
Now, Mindrum Precision is doing even more to go green.
We're reducing our use of paper by being careful and printing on both sides of the paper. We have drought-tolerant plants, and we have no sprinklers. We do all of our watering just by hand, and only in June, July, August, and September. If it doesn't survive naturally, then it gets replaced.
In addition, the company is switching their lights to LED bulbs, reusing boxes, shipping with biodegradable peanuts, and is even planning to install an electric car charging station. Kurt Ponsor promises the company will continue to go green under his leadership.
I want to make sure that my kids grow up without any health problems from choices that I've made. If I have an option of working a little harder to make sure that the compact fluorescent bulbs get properly disposed of, I want to do that. If I have to work a little bit harder to make sure that we save resources so there's less mercury or other hazardous materials in the air, water, and our food, I'm going to do that because it's important. You can't put a price tag on people's health. And I will work and I will ensure that Mindrum works to make sure that the future of our planet, the future of our kids, is critical, important, and taken care of.
All Rancho Cucamonga businesses are encouraged to apply for the Green Recognition Program by completing 3 easy steps: checking off all the green practices applying to the company, completing at least one no-cost resource assessment for energy, water, or waste, and submitting the application to Deborah Allen. Benefits from the program include recognition from the city, free assistance in making green improvements, and cost savings.
Now our Brooke Slyer dives into Rancho Cucamonga's rich past at one of the city's most historic homes.
I'm Brooke Slyer here at the John Raines House, where visitors can get a glimpse of what life was like in the 1860s from one of Rancho Cucamonga's earliest influencers. To fully understand the historical significance of the John Raines House to Rancho Cucamonga, it's important to know the past of the land the house sits on.
The Rancho Cucamonga was initially set up as grazing land for the Mission San Gabriel. So this plot of land in this area was set aside for animals to graze for the mission, which isn't too far away. And then the missions were secularized, and in 1839, the Mexican governor at the time granted the land to a man named Tiburcio Tapia, who was a merchant from Los Angeles.
Not only did Tapia use the land for cattle grazing, he also planted a small vineyard.
In 1839, Tapia and some of his associates set up some vineyards, and that's why they claim that it's the earliest commercial winery in California.
It was Tapia's daughter who sold the land to John Raines.
He served in the Mexican-American War, and then after the war, he became a cattle driver and traveled throughout the West and into and out of California several times, and eventually ended up settling in California, got married to Maria Merced Williams in 1856, then purchased this land in 1858.
Since Maria Merced Williams was a wealthy heiress, Raines was able to buy Rancho Cucamonga and co-own the Bella Union Hotel in Los Angeles. Now rich and politically influential, he decided to invest in the land.
When John Raines came and purchased the property, he planted an additional 160 acres on Rancho Cucamonga of vineyards to produce wine and brandy.
And in 1860, Raines built his one-of-a-kind home.
The John Raines house has a lot of features that make it special and unique. It has fired brick, which were fired on site, and again, it's the first fired brick house in the county. The red clay on the site was used to make the bricks, and the roof actually was constructed with tar from the La Brea tar pits. The house also has an open flume, which is essentially a little channel that brings water in and brought water in from local springs. It came from outside the house underneath the home, and it cooled the home, but it also irrigated the fields and the crops that were here.
After its completion in 1861, the family moved into the home, which consisted of a parlor for music and games, 3 bedrooms, a dining room, a kitchen, and a Padres room where priests could stay when they were traveling between the missions. Raines only lived in the house for 1 year until he met his untimely death traveling to Los Angeles.
He went missing, and for 11 days they were looking for him. On the 11th day, they found his body near San Dimas, and he was murdered. His murder went unsolved. They never discovered who, or more than one person probably murdered him, but they never discovered who murdered him.
Raines' wife Maria continued to live in the home with their children and stayed there after remarrying. It's during this time that Maria helped start Rancho Cucamonga's first schoolhouse.
The city and the Raines family thought it was important to have a schoolhouse, and I'm sure other members of the community did as well. And the first school teacher here was Lizzie Wagner, and she taught a small group of students here in the home, including part of the Raines family's children.
Eventually, the house fell out of family ownership and belonged to several other individuals until the county took ownership.
In 1971, there was a march by local students and a teacher. Her name was Mrs. Strain, and they led a march to save the site. There was a bulldozer set to take down the home, and they really wanted to bring to light to the county that this was an important place to remain standing. And so part of their efforts did help to make the county recognize that it's an important historical site, and the county recognized its value as well.
Today, visitors can tour the John Raines House Museum Tuesday through Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
When people come here, they can see that it's an important home. Its architectural style is different, and it's one of the last remaining historical places in Rancho Cucamonga, and it's essentially where it all started.
For RC Spotlight, I'm Brooke Slyer.
Well, Rancho Cucamonga's police department and community members came together for family fun during the annual National Night Out.
The National Night Out event it's actually a national campaign that promotes partnerships between businesses, the community, and law enforcement. So we kind of team up with our neighborhood watch groups and stuff like that to all come together on that one night to, just kind of promote crime prevention events. We try to give out information on different crime trends that are occurring at the time, like mail theft, just different things that we try to get them that information to help them minimize their risk of becoming a victim.
This year's event took place at the Victoria Gardens Mall, where there are activities for the whole family.
We had like Home Depot there doing activity with kids. We had people doing fingerprinting, just things like that. The library was here, letting the kids get books, and they were doing activities with them also. And we have like a healthy RC program here, so we had a lot of the community booths, offering their services and letting the community know what they're all about.
Not to mention the canine dogs, raffle prizes, and free food.
We also did a blood drive too, which is important because, when there's, emergencies and stuff, there's always a blood shortage. So we had the blood mobile here also.
Sergeant Jeff Notaro believes it's essential for kids to interact with emergency service members at a young age.
I think it's very important for the children to interact with the public safety members and be able to recognize police and firemen as their friends, as people that they can easily interact with and approachable. A lot of situations now where the children feel fear of law enforcement or fire personnel, just the uniform, whatever. It gives that interaction that we're just regular people and we can sit down and talk to them and have fun with them at these different events and games and stuff like that.
Even adults can learn something new.
And the National Night Out event is a proactive event. It's a crime prevention event. It's not reactive, it's proactive. So it's very important for people to get involved before they become a victim, not after. Because, you know, we all do it. We all tend to, want to call the police for things after the fact. But it's really important to get them to see, to notice suspicious behavior and be able to report it and know how to report it without feeling like they're bothering the police department. So it's very important that they get involved.
Herarte, who helped plan the event, says one booth this year stood out as memorable.
We had a vigil for a terrorist attack that happened in December in San Bernardino. So we had like a booth that, you know, to remember all those lives that we lost, and a lot of people, you know, mentioned that, you know, that was nice what we did.
Notaro agrees that the remembrance was special.
Several people died, several people are injured who are still recovering from that, and that shouldn't be forgotten. Those kind of situations, the officers that responded, as well as the people who responded in the aftermath. You know, this is our way of showing respect to those that we have lost, and try to support the people that are still healing from the process. You know, they're in the healing process.
While National Night Out is meant to bring the police department and community together, recently Rancho Cucamonga residents have been reaching out on their own.
Our community, they're very supportive. Like, things were just coming to the station, like they were bringing food, and like when all these things were happening on in other states with officers being shot and everything, they were just the outpour of, you know, they were just, thank you for this and thank you for that. And it's nice, you know, for the officers to hear that, you know, on a good note. You know, it's just not always negative, but just here in this community, there was just such an outpour of, you know, they were bringing food and just thank you cards and whatever they could think of, just stopping by and saying thank you, or, you know, sending notes or whatever. So it's really nice, especially having that event around the time everything's going on. It's kind of nice to see that we had such a good turnout.
This is one event that will continue for years to come.
Rancho Cucamonga will absolutely continue to participate every year in this event. It is something that the citizens like, it's something that we like, it's something that the city leaders like, because it is the one day that we all get to hang out and just get to know each other. It's kind of like a networking thing without all the business hoopla. We get to just hang out, talk to the kids, see what's going on, and then of course instill some kind of crime prevention knowledge to the community. So we will participate, absolutely.
For RC Spotlight, I'm Brooke Slyer.
Would you like to be featured in this year's Founders Day Parade? The City of Rancho Cucamonga is now accepting applications for parade entries for the city's Founders Day Community Parade on Saturday, November 12th at 9 a.m. Awards will be given to the group with the best spirit of the day in honor of this year's theme, celebrating fun and games. Businesses, schools, youth groups, and other organizations can enter for free by registering online at www.rcpark.com. But hurry, the deadline for applications is October 17th. For more information, contact the City of Rancho Cucamonga Community Services Department at 909-477-2760 or visit rcpark.com. Well, that wraps up this edition of RC Spotlight. I'm your host, Heather Dawson. If you missed any part of our show, you can go to our website. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.